All right, let's dive into something that might sound a little wrong. We're talking about the indolent path to massive success. Yeah, you heard that right.
You know, we're all told, right? Hustle hard, grind 24/7. That's the only way to make it. But what if that's just not true? What if laziness isn't the enemy? What if it's actually a secret weapon for doing things in a much, much smarter way?
So think about it like this. On one hand, you've got the grind. We all know what that feels like: long hours, busy work, just running on a hamster wheel until you burn out. But then there's this other way, the indolent path. And let's be clear, this isn't about sitting on the couch eating chips. No. It's about being incredibly smart with your energy. It's about leverage, focusing only on what really matters, and being ruthlessly efficient.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Well, it all starts upstairs, in your head. It's a total mindset shift. So let's get into the strategic mindset of the successfully lazy.
First things first, trait number 1. These folks, they are ruthless when it comes to prioritizing. They just get it. Not all work is created equal. So they aim their energy like a laser beam with total precision.
And their secret weapon? It's something you've probably heard of, the 80-20 principle. It's this super simple but powerful idea that roughly 20% of what you do creates 80% of your results. Crazy, right? Now, the hard part isn't just knowing that. The real challenge is having the guts to just stop doing the other 80% of stuff that feels busy but doesn't actually get you anywhere.
And here's a great way to see it. Just look at that chart. That little sliver, that 20% of your effort, is responsible for that giant chunk of your results. It's wild. The smart, strategically lazy person, they live and breathe in that 20% zone. They only do the stuff that actually moves the needle.
Stephen Covey put it perfectly. He said, "The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities." Think about that. It's not about stuffing your calendar full. It's about finding those few golden tasks and building your whole day, your whole week around them. Everything else, it's just noise.
All right, trait number 2. This one builds right on top of the first. In our world, everyone's obsessed with being busy, right? Constant action. But these folks, they're patient strategists. They understand that sometimes the absolute smartest thing you can do is nothing at all.
Now, this isn't just procrastination, okay? It's strategic patience. It's about saving your energy. It's kind of like a lioness in the grass, just waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Or a brilliant investor who doesn't jump on every trend but waits for that one perfect opportunity. They don't waste their energy swinging at every pitch. They wait for that home run ball.
Okay, but to be that patient, you need a superpower, a really powerful defense mechanism. And honestly, it might be the hardest skill of all to learn. It's perfecting the art of saying no.
People who master this see their time and energy for what they are: finite resources. You can't get them back. And they get this crucial fact: every time you say yes to something small, you are by default saying no to something potentially huge. It means you have to get comfortable saying no to good ideas, just so you have the space to say hello to the great ones.
All right, so we've got the mindset. Mind over grind. Now, let's get practical. Let's talk about the actual toolkit. This is where we turn that thinking into doing, or more accurately, into effective action, not just mindless motion.
Trait number 4. These people are obsessed, and I mean obsessed, with simplicity. Their entire goal is to find the absolute shortest, straightest line from A to B.
You know how most people get tangled up in complicated plans and extra steps? Well, these people just ask one simple question, over and over. What's the quickest way to get this done? They're like masters at cutting through all the fluff to find that simple, elegant solution that was hiding there the whole time.
Okay, this next one, this is a total game changer. It's the core of the whole thing, really. They don't just work harder, they work smarter by becoming absolute masters of leverage. It's like having a superpower that multiplies your effort. Leverage is pretty simple when you break it down, getting a massive result from a tiny bit of effort. So what does that look like? Well, it could be using a piece of software that does the work of an entire team, or building a system that just runs itself, or even just being smart enough to use other people's skills. They're always thinking, how can I multiply my effort, not how can I add more hours?
And that idea of leverage flows perfectly into our next trait, number 6. This is where the rubber meets the road. They automate and delegate everything they possibly can, relentlessly.
See, their goal is to guard their brain power, their creativity, for the really big problems. So if a task is repetitive, if it's boring, if it doesn't require their unique skills, it's gone. They either give it to a computer to do, or they give it to another person.
This clears their plate so they can live in that high-impact 20% we talked about.
And finally, trait number 7. And I've got to say, in our no days off culture, this one might sound the most radical of all. They don't just tolerate rest, they value it. They see rest and recovery not as a weakness or a luxury, but as a critical part of their strategy for peak performance.
So when you put all 7 of these traits together, you start to see a whole new definition of lazy, don't ya? Let's wrap this up and put a bow on it.
So here it is, the whole toolkit in one place. You prioritize ruthlessly. You're a patient strategist. You say no. You find the shortest path. You master leverage. You automate and delegate. And you value rest. This isn't a recipe for doing nothing. It's a battle plan for maximum impact with minimum wasted energy. It's all about intelligent efficiency.
Look, if you remember just one thing from all this, let it be this. Strategic laziness is not about avoiding work. It's about avoiding wasted work. It's the art of being so focused, so disciplined, that you simply refuse to spend your precious energy on things that just don't matter.
So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. Thinking about your life, your work, your goals, what's the laziest and smartest thing you could do tomorrow? What's one tiny action that could have a huge impact? What could you finally say no to? What's the most strategically indolent move you can make?